So we have this awesome walkable area here, and I really don't want to ruin it with unwalkable neighborhoods. So I'm going to try to do my best and make a walkable suburb. I'm not even sure if this is possible, but I'm gonna try. So this is kind of the area where I want my suburb to be. In between the suburb and my kind of like high density area, I'm gonna put some wall to wall zoning. Let's work on that first. I'm going to get rid of these cobblestone streets at this point. I made the width between these blocks like extra long so we can put paths in between here. That's pretty nice, but I'm gonna put some schools down. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna put a school down, another school actually, and a nice big park next to it. I'm going to expand the district to include all of this area so we can make all of this wall to wall, and then actually zone it wall to wall here. Because a lot of our demand is residential, I'm just gonna zone the whole thing residential and then just put in some commercial here, an office. All right, that's good. And water. While that zones in, I'm going to work on our suburbs. I'm just gonna have a nice road along the water. I think a lot of people will appreciate that. I'm just gonna try to make like all the roads kind of flow, just making it feel natural, not a strict grid anymore like we had over here. I think I'm done. I mean, it doesn't have to be too dense. Also, I see some problem with crime. Yeah, I need to take care of that. And I'm gonna add some parks, a lot of parks actually. And then I'm gonna add some stuff along the water. And that is an insane amount of money just wasted on these parks. I wouldn't say wasted, but used. And to get all of these connected, I'm just gonna use a nice dirt road. It looks like our garbage has piled up. It would be really unfortunate if these buildings were to collapse here. That would really just be so unfortunate. Hey, there we go. I'm gonna replace them with, I was gonna replace them with incineration plants, but never mind. I think I'm gonna have to take out a loan because our garbage processing status is really bad. All right, I have to pay off this one too. Here, I'll just take this. If I pay this back and then take it again, there we go, $83,000, easy. Just gonna get a bunch of these. Oh my gosh, I can only afford 2, that's it. What if I allow garbage trucks on this road here? What if I did a regular road, but then ban every other car but garbage trucks and buses? This should work, I think, ideally. I'm going to fill this up with paths everywhere. Hopefully that'll look nice. Okay, so we got paths in, but areas like here, I think they could use like a crosswalk. So everywhere where these two paths cross a road, I'm just gonna put a crosswalk right there with node controller. I think we are ready to zone. Most of this over here, I think, is going to be commercial. I'm going to sprinkle in residential and offices, but for the most part, it's going to be commercial. I'm not sure if I should sprinkle in high density or low. I'm just putting low density residential here. And then most of this is going to be residential. I'm wondering if I should add public transit before or after I zone it. I'll just do it after I zone it. I'm just going to fill pretty much everything in here with residential, and then afterwards sprinkle in a lot of commercial. Like just do stuff like this everywhere. So it's kind of like people can walk and they don't have to go super far. All right, that's pretty good. Now I can resume the game and add in some transit. I'm going to do some sort of tram. And I do want the tram depot to be kind of far away from things because it's a pretty ugly building. I'm going to put it here. It's not an ugly building. It's just like an industrial building. I'm gonna have it connect up with the buses so it does have train access. Like if you just wanted to be able to take public transit to the train, you could. Okay, so what you see in the pink is going to be kind of what I had in mind for the tram line. I'm going to stop relatively frequently. And I'm also going to make sure to stop right next to the bus stations so people can transfer and stuff. Not sure what type of tram to use for this one. I think like a relatively modern tram. That should look nice. It doesn't need to be something super big, so is this good? Okay, so there's two very similar trams actually. There's this tram right here and this tram that was the first one. I'm kind of thinking this one's the better one. Yeah, I'm gonna change it to this one, the 70 capacity instead of the 72. Capital City, hey, that's nice. We got ships and campuses. Pretty good. As you can see down here, we have a lot of industry demand, but I didn't zone any industry today. So that's gonna be taken care of in the next episode. I have a really exciting idea for that. But for now, I think I just need to let this grow. What the heck is this Sherper? I hope these new hashtag wall-to-wall buildings don't catch fire. Is that like a threat? Jeez. It's like oddly specific. I just found the perfect spot for a basketball court right next to the high school. Fits in perfectly. A bunch of useless space was here before that I had no idea what to do with. And now I have a lovely basketball court. I'm going to try to landscape it because this is a steep cliff. Okay, yeah, that looks really nice right now. This looks awesome here. And there's a tram stop right here and a high school right here. This would be the best place to go to school. This waterfront looks good, but it's looking kind of empty. I think it could do with some landscaping. I'm going to put bushes on the side with houses so people don't just have people walking in their backyard. And then on both sides, I'm going to put some palm trees. Yeah, that is a lot nicer. This looks way better. And then I'm also just going to put sand here. I think it would just make it look a little bit more beachy. And then finally, I'm going to smooth out the terrain, which is just going to create a tsunami, but it's what it is. Alright, there we go, we're done. Oh, and there's the wave. Everything's flooding. Okay. So, a lot of stuff still hasn't zoned in, but I think we can answer the question. Can you make Suburbs walkable? Yes, definitely yes. Look how many people are walking here. It is really awesome. People are taking the tram, people are walking. And you get a front yard and a backyard. In my opinion, this is the nicest place of the city.